Hey, we're going to get started here with another episode of Fort Wayne Footy. We are a podcast here in Fort Wayne that covers local soccer, and our goal is to celebrate and elevate the beautiful game here in Fort Wayne. We got a lot of good stuff happening in the area that I don't know that everybody knows about, and so we're using our platform to get it out and talk about it and make it known what's happening here in Fort Wayne. We've got Fort Wayne FC joined us earlier this morning as a guest. We were highlighting 1927 SC and Fort Wayne Sport Club. Now in this show, we've got a couple other guests coming on from Summit City United, a new professional indoor team based out of here in Fort Wayne, coming on at 2:30. And we got some other guests from Bishop Lures. Coach Anzini's coming on later. As you guys pass by, feel free. We've got some giveaways
Grab some
here.
stickers, guys. Grab whatever you want up here.
We got some stickers. We got opportunities to win a team party at Laser X. If you're interested in that, as many people that register from your team gives you a better chance to do it. And for those listening and like what we do, we also have opportunities to join us on Patreon for some additional content and even support if you're interested in that. We do want to mention we are sponsored by Omnisource, based out of here in Fort Wayne, as well as Laser X, who is the sponsor behind the laser tag party. So grateful to be able to do what we do because of those sponsors. My name's Brian, the host of the show, and I've got some of my co-hosts here. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Yep. Dustin Diller, a soccer dad, coach a little bit here at Sport Club, and it's been a great day so far. So excited to keep it up.
Yeah, Paul Johnson, also a soccer dad, coach a little bit. I'm just a big soccer fan. Quick anecdote as well is I didn't know Pat Teagarden, but a lot of people do, and I know people who knew him, and I didn't realize what an impact he had on a lot of people. He was a teacher, social studies teacher for 25 years at Homestead, and I came across a student of his from class of 93, and he was actually, you'll like this, Brian, he was a football player, and they needed a goalie. So Pat's like, he was in his social studies class, they trained him up. He ended up playing 2 years varsity and 2 years in college as a goalie. So just something that this kid probably didn't know about, and Pat influenced his life in a cool way.
That's awesome. I love when athletes can make the switch from one sport to another. We had a basketball player play for us at Homestead a few years ago when we needed a keeper. But cool that Pat Teagarden was the influence of this guy transitioning. I know the tournament is named after him. We've got a field named after him at Homestead. A gentleman that just had a great impact, and so we're glad to see 30 teams here celebrating his legacy here at Fort Wayne Sport Club. We've got a guest here, Todd Gilpin, who is the newly appointed executive director of the club here. So Todd, welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, Todd, I got a couple of good questions for you, but I'm familiar with Sport Club. I know there's so much that goes on here. They have so much to offer on the youth level. We have the rec level. We have top soccer. We have the PDA youth, U11 to U18 on the travel side. And then there's the adult side with 6v6 pickup and 11v11. So what aren't you involved with those things? And can you even add to that?
You asked me earlier what I'm not involved with. And about the only thing I came up with is I've never cooked in the kitchen. I have worked the concession stand, but never cooked, fish fries in the kitchen. And there's my phone ringing. I should probably turn that off before a podcast, but it could be somebody parking.
Kind of a big deal.
Parking attendants.
That's like podcast 101.
I just got stung by a bee, and I'm allergic, and I've been trying to get Benadryl, and I just got some. So I'll be taking that here in a second. But no, I've obviously been. No, I'll get the Benadryl from my wife. We're on the air. Say hi. Oh, thank you.
That is a first.
All right.
Okay.
Medical assistance on air. Fantastic.
Sorry about that.
He's okay.
I'll be fine. It's not too.
You're not
I'm not
deathly allergic.
Deathly allergic.
Okay.
But if I don't take Benadryl in an hour, I'll have some issues.
Okay.
So,
all right. Great.
So I'm good. But no, around here, I coach 19U girls team. Heavily involved with the youth programs, like you said, the TOPS programs, travel, rec. We've got rec at Roanoke, Huntertown, and then on the adult side, I'm also an adult club member. Play on the over 50s now. Was over 40s last year, but I got old and play on the 50s now. I play some Fridays and the adult 6v6 stuff. So
Nice.
Definitely a lot going on.
You're
out here.
still over 40. You could still play.
I still could, but I'm also over
You'd
50,
rather
which
be.
means the legs say I'm over 50,
Okay.
not over 40.
Gotcha.
Do they still allow a college like ringer to come in on some of those teams, or do they eventually cap that off? Like
On the over 40s and 50s?
Yeah.
You're usually allowed, most events, it's like 3 underage players, but they have to be within 3 years or something like that. Last year for the over 40s, we did bring in a ringer, DeMarcus Beasley. Pretty good player. You might have heard of him.
Tell me about him. I don't.
Have you heard of the guy? Couple World Cups. I don't know.
Oh, that
owns Fort Wayne FC.
DeMarcus Beasley.
That
DeMarcus Beasley. Okay.
Talk to us a little bit about this tournament, like what it means for Sport Club, why they have it, kind of the background of it.
Well, absolutely the background. It started as a youth event where we had some youth travel teams coming in, and it's a saturated market, and it was tough to get teams, and so we decided to do something different, and we came up with the idea of a JV kind of jamboree at the end of the year. The event already had Pat Teagarden's name on it. He was a longtime high school coach, big into coach education, and this is a fundraiser for our coach education fund, the Pat Teagarden Coach Education Fund, to be precise. So that's the major fundraiser that funds our coach mentor programs, helps coaches get coaching licenses, things like that, so that they can coach at a higher level and be more educated. So we went in with Lures. It's an IHSAA event, so Bishop Lures sponsors the event, and it's co-hosted by Lures and the club here at the facility. And this year we've added these tents, information tents. You guys were talking about PFW in 1927 and Fort Wayne FC. We've got 100-year anniversary and the adult teams up by the clubhouse selling some merchandise. Of course, the food and everything. Make it a festival. Great day to end the JV season for a lot of these kids.
Yeah. Thanks for allowing us to be out here as well. We've appreciated just being able to, like I said, covering local soccer, but to be at a local soccer event this big, that's this meaningful, is great to be out here. So thanks for inviting us out, Todd. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
We're going to bring in Dave here in just a moment. Go ahead and take your Benadryl so you can
That's
survive this
of
piece
importance right now.
Yeah, thank you. They're pretty bad out here today.
Yeah.
One finally got me. So
thanks for being here, Todd.
Yeah, thanks, Todd.
And what Todd didn't say about himself is he is kind of backstage with us on the podcast, helping us, feeding us notes on some of the local high school games that we don't always get to because we coach or our kids play. And so we're kind of locked into certain games and not all games. And Todd really, and Paul as well, has a really good handle on what's happening all throughout high school soccer in Fort Wayne. So much thanks to Todd and to Paul for that. Let's bring in Dave. If Dave wants to make his way this way.
Maybe.
We'll get you. We'll get.
He's finishing up an interview on the other tent.
Yeah, there you go. We got Dave Bennett joining us, who is the general manager for 1927 SC, which is the men's team, the amateur men's team that plays out of here at Fort Wayne Sport Club in the Midwest Premier League. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Dave, tell us a little bit about 1927.
Yeah, so 4 years ago, we wanted to just get our guys out playing at a little bit higher level than the local league, and providing more a training environment for the local college guys, maybe the guys coming out of high school that are getting ready for college, pre-college, and all that. Giving a competitive training environment, competitive games to play in, and we've done that. So we're really happy with that. We're seeing a lot of the young kids at freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and college coming out and giving a go. And we're successful for the first 3 years. We had really good years. First year in OVPL, last couple of years in Midwest Premier League. Last season was tough, but you have those. So we're in a bit of a transition with some of our older guys phasing out now and having to rebuild a little bit.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Things are flying around out here.
That's how we get the word out.
Thank you for grabbing that for us.
So you said a
Come
little
on
bit.
by, grab yourself a sticker while you're here.
You said a little bit of a rough year this
Thank
year,
you.
but still,
Thanks,
how'd you
all.
guys finish this season?
3 wins, 6 losses, and a tie.
Okay.
We were in every game. Nick Potter, our coach, done a fabulous job with the guys, and we thought we played well in just about every game. Just scoring, putting the ball in the back of the net was escaped us this season quite a bit. So, so that was a tough part. So.
You mentioned rebuilding. How do you go about recruiting? I imagine the roster is a little different every single year. How do you recruit for your roster?
Yeah, well, Huntington University has been huge for us with the college guys. That Russ Lawson originally just started sending us guys because they're here over the summer. They need to play. It was a good fit for both of us. And Nick Potter's now that coach down there as well. So it's a real good fit for us. So the college guys are sticking around in the summertime. The foreign guys, wherever they're from, there's a place for them to play, keep sharp, keep fit, and we're here for that. As far as local high school guys, I kind of learned my lesson this past season a bit as once they're done, until they're done with youth, completely done with youth, it's tough. It's tough for us to have those guys come in the summertime because they're just by the time June rolls around, they're done.
Yeah,
and they're going on vacation, right? So we're just get out there, beat the pavement, go out seeing guys, looking at some film, and talking to people, and that's our recruiting methods, pretty much.
That's one of the things I love. What's that?
Guerrilla recruiting, right?
Yeah. That is one of the things, though, I love about what's happening in Fort Wayne right now is there's new opportunities popping up for young players that, maybe have their eyes set on playing at a professional league, maybe are unable to get there, achieve that. But now there's amateur teams here in Fort Wayne that are popping up. We've got professional indoor, which we'll talk to Mo and Dylan a little bit later on about Summit City United, the new professional indoor team. We've got teams like 1927 SC, and we've got even Fort Wayne FC that is now a professional USL 1 team that's playing out of here in Fort Wayne. So there's just new opportunities popping up. And there's more than that, even I know around here in the area. There's teams from Elkhart, there's teams from Goshen, there's teams just from north of here, I believe in Auburn, that are giving young players opportunities to play beyond high school, beyond college. So thanks, Dave, for what you do and the opportunities you provide with 1927. Before we get you out of here, we got some games starting. Anything else you'd like to share about 1927?
No, but I just want to real quick touch on Summit City and Fort Wayne FC. It's all about for us. It's all about collaboration and all of us working together in the same kind of pool a little bit. I know Mo and I have a good relationship with Summit City and us. We're trying to play a friendly with them here coming up soon. Help them prepare for their upcoming season.
Yeah. October 15th. Is that
25th?
25th? Okay.
26. Yeah. So
we should not say dates unless we have them in front of us officially.
Yeah. So we did that last year. Happy to do it again this year. Keeps our guys with us longer year round a little bit more also. So so we're happy to do that. And FC's at a different level, but we're happy to collaborate whenever that's needed as well. So we all need to get along for the goodness of Fort Wayne soccer, man.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, Dave, again, thanks for being here. This is your second appearance on the show.
Yeah.
You're on one of our first episodes.
That was better than the first time, I think.
One of the few repeats.
We weren't live like in person with people yet at that point. So thanks for being here, Dave.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Point people your direction. 1927's at the booth right next to us. If you're here listening today, they're selling some merchandise, some great gear over there. Check them out. We've got PFW here who's starting a club soccer program at their school. So check them out. We've got Summit City United. We got Fort Wayne FC down there. We have We've got a few others. Fort Wayne Sport Club has a booth down here. Check them out. Stop by all the tables. There's some giveaways here, but I know there's just a lot of cool people over here that love soccer and would love to meet you. So we at our booth, we have a couple opportunities. We've got giveaways here to support the show. We just want to get stuff in your hands. We have a laser tag team outing provided by our sponsor, Laser X. And so we want to just get that out to one of our teams here in the next couple weeks. So stop by, sign up for that, and we'll get that out real soon. And then if you're interested in more content that we produce exclusively for Patreon, we have opportunities to join us and support us over on Patreon. Guys, anything you'd like to share before we close out?
No, I think
All right.
Thanks for coming.
All right. We got stickers blown away in the wind, so
Yep.
maybe they'll make it to other places that if people don't get here, maybe our stickers will get to them.
Todd's still vertical.
Yeah, and Todd's still vertical. He must have gotten his Benadryl.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We will stream, for those of you who are watching live on YouTube or Facebook, we'll stream live again at 2:30 and again at 4:30 with some different guests. So check those out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for participating in this tournament. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, that's fun.
All right.